Here's the reality. A booked calendar slot is not a win until the person shows up and is ready to decide. If you're serious about scaling, you need a way to predict which booked calls are fragile and which are locked in. Today, I'm walking you through a compact 0 to 10 appointment health score you can use immediately, 5 signals, triage bands, and a 24-hour rescue playbook that doesn't require automation or more hires.
Let's be honest. Most agents treat booking as the finish line. That's the mistake. We'll reframe booking as the start of a short, high-risk window. Today, we'll also point you to a one-page scorecard and spreadsheet pilot template in the show notes, so you can test this week.
Quick preview, we break down 5 signals you can record in your CRM, map them to a 0-10 score, and then run a manual 7-day pilot on the first 50 bookings. You get exact rescue sequences, soft reconfirm, a 60-second value brief, a conditional micro-offer, and 3 tonal scripts, so your team can test what converts without sounding pushy.
What actually matters here is building a repeatable filter that preserves calendar integrity. We'll cover signal definitions, scoring weights, CRM tagging, and practical audit checks so you don't bake in bias. Then we walk through a rescue playbook you can run manually over 24 hours.
Signal 1. Confirmation micro-commitment. This is simple. Did they accept the calendar invite, reply to your confirmation message, or complete a one-question reconfirm? Give it a meaningful weight. If they add the invite and reply, "Yes, see you then," that's stronger than silence. That micro-commitment reduces friction because humans are consistent with small public commitments.
Let's be specific on scoring. Calendar add plus explicit reply equals full points for this signal. Calendar add only equals partial. No add and no reply equals 0 for this signal. In your CRM, tag the appointment with confirm, yes, partial, no, so you can filter quickly.
Signal 2. Pre-sell asset engagement. Did they open the proof card, watch the 90-second video, or click your neighborhood comps? Engagement shows pre-call intent. If they click 3 assets, that's a strong positive. If they open once and bounce, treat it as neutral. Not alarmist, but keep score.
Operational shortcut. Use UTM tagged links and a single-track landing page for assets so the CRM records opens clicks. Score full points for multiple asset engagements within 72 hours of booking, partial for one touch, 0 for none. Put asset engage, high, medium, low in the appointment notes.
Signal 3. Response latency and recency. How quickly did they respond after you reached out? Someone who replies within an hour is a different animal than someone who answers 2 days later. Recency matters too. If their last reply was a week ago, that booking is older risk.
Practical thresholds I recommend. Reply within 4 hours equals 4 points. Within 24 hours is partial. Greater than 24 hours is 0. Also note last touch. Last reply within 48 hours before the appointment gets a bonus. Tag response speed fast, slow, or stale in your CRM so you can sort.
Signal 4. Booking origin and channel. Where did they book? Organic referral, listing inquiry, paid ad, marketplace lead. These channels have different baseline commitment. Phone-sourced bookings and referrals usually convert better than generic marketplace or ad leads.
Score channels conservatively. Referral/phone equals higher weight. Organic website, medium. Marketplace/ads, lower weight. And document origin, phone/referral/website/ad, so your scorecard can weight channel automatically during the manual pilot.
Signal 5. This one's a high-leverage differentiator. Payment intent/micro-survey reply. It can be a deposit, a conditional fee, or a single-question reply like, "Is there anything preventing you from keeping this appointment?" The reply itself, tone, specificity, and willingness to trade value, predicts commitment more than most other signals.
Keep it light and optional. A single-question micro-survey in the confirmation message, or an opt-in deposit field recorded as payment intent, yes, considering no. Don't collect sensitive info, just a checkbox or a one-line answer. Score full when they opt in or answer the question with details, partial for vague replies.
Now the scoring rubric and bands. Sum the 5 signals into 0 to 10. Map 8 to 10 to green, no rescue needed beyond a one-line confirmation. 5 to 7 is yellow, perform a 24-hour rescue sequence. 0 to 4 is red, consider conditional micro-offer or a reschedule-only conversation. That's the triage. green run, yellow rescue, red triage.
Sample cutoffs, treat each signal on a 0 to 2 scale, then normalize. For pilot simplicity, use a spreadsheet template we provide. Enter the signal scores and it spits the band. This keeps manual work light and auditable.
Now, 24-hour rescue playbook. This is the heart of the episode. For yellow band bookings, first, a soft reconfirmed via the channel they used. Short, value-led, not guilt-laden. Second, a 60-second value brief sent 12 hours out. Top 2 things you'll cover that matter to them. Third, a conditional micro-offer, like a shared 15-minute prep call or a small goodwill deposit option if they want to lock the slot. For red, that's low score, prioritize a hewn call and be ready to reschedule or convert to a lower touch path.
Sequence timing. 24 hours out, soft reconfirm. 12 hours out, 60 seconds value brief. 6 hours, one last brief touch with one tap reschedule link. Limit cadence, 3 touches max in 24 hours. Always include an opt-out statement and record consent. If the person responds with questions, route to a human immediately. Don't automate the response in week 1 of the pilot.
Here are 3 tonal rescue scripts you can test aloud. Direct, quick reconfirm, still good to meet tomorrow at 2 p.m. Reply yes to lock. Consultative, I want to make sure our time is helpful. Can you tell me one thing you want solved on the call? Warm, looking forward to chatting. Anything I should know ahead of time to serve you better? Do, keep it brief, remove pressure, offer value. Don't, guilt, long sales copy, or surprises.
CRM tagging and pilot wiring. Tag appointments with APPT_health, green, yellow, red, and store raw signal fields as confirm, asset engage, response speed, origin, payment intent. Run a manual first 7-day pilot on your next 50 bookings. Humans score every appointment, run rescues where indicated, and measure show rate lift and offer conversion. Targets to watch, a conservative +5 to +15% show rate lift and clearer appointment offer delta.
Short case study. We had one realtor who scored a listing lead as red. No asset engagement, slow replies, ad sourced. The team executed the yellow playbook anyway. 12-hour value brief and a consultative reconfirm. The prospect replied with a single line explaining a sudden schedule change, accepted a quick reschedule, and converted to a listing the next week. The rescue didn't pressure, it offered clarity, and that's what moved the needle.
Risk to consider? False negatives that deprioritize good prospects, rescue messages that feel pushy, privacy concerns around payment intent, and bias in historic CRM weights. Our mitigations: run the manual 7-day pilot with human review, ship 3 tonal scripts, and have humans approve week 1 outreach. Include clear consent language in confirmations, and validate weights against a balanced sample before scaling.
Final takeaway. Control who fills your calendar by scoring appointments before you act. A simple 0 to 10 appointment health score plus a short human-first 24-hour rescue routine preserves time, raises show rates, and protects your conversion muscle. If you want the one-page scorecard and spreadsheet pilot, they're in the show notes. Run the 7-day manual pilot on your next 50 bookings and compare the numbers.
Let's be honest, this is an operational discipline, not a one-off hack. Treat it like a business process. Score, rescue, audit, adjust. If you do that, calendar integrity becomes a repeatable lever, not a lottery.
If you found this helpful, download the assets and run the pilot. If you want help wiring this into your CRM or auditing your first 50 scores, head to the website and book a call if you think we're aligned. Operate like a business owner.